Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are in. Alright, let's see if we can knock off what I have found on my to-do list when testing the other day. And the first thing is going to be the hardest thing, is finding this parked car inside of the building. Because parked cars are invisible. And we're going to have to see if we can find it. It's going to be just trial and error. So I'm just going to go like every other one. I'm going to zoom out a bit and see if we're getting close. And we go like every other one till we get something near where we're working. Alright, there we go. That's the one we need to delete. Alright, so no more car in the building. So that one's off the list. Let's head over to this silt pond where the digital display was floating. We'll get that one fixed. Alright, digital display. Let's get you down. Alright, something like that. So that one's off the list. The sign above the crate spawner. So let's head over to the mill. And let's fix the sign on the building. Somehow it got turned a bit. Right, so that's taken care of. Smoke plane. Mammoth Mill at the tower. Alright, so we're going to have to find over here. There's going to be a floating smoke plane that I need to find. So let's close this. Particle systems. Oh, why do I not see it? I should see it. Oh, this is going to be like a needle in a haystack, I think. Alright, so it's not going to be under particle systems. We go to places. Well, you're not going to be under places. Let's go to global company. Are you going to be under global company? No. So how am I going to find a floating plane? It's about here somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have a really hard time finding these floating smoke planes. Let's go through smoke. not going to be there. Let's go to find the old castle. Silo. Rail yard. Silt forest. Sawmill. Mammoth Mill. Yeah, this ghost smoke particle is going to be like super hard for me to try and find. Alright, let's just start at the top and work our way down the bottom. See if we can figure out even what particle systems, map, roads, splines, places. I may have to move the silo back if I can't find where this smoke plane is going to be. Gas stations, rail, fences. Aha, right there. You. Smoke. Got it. Smoke 5 and smoke 4. So when I moved this tower over, I forgot to move the smoke particles over. So that one's taken care of. I know there was another one over here somewhere. Oh, the bots are out already. Smoke plane, Mammoth Mill Tower. So that one's taken care of. Smoke trigger. Yep, smoke it, not a Ricciville. Head over there and see if we can find that one. So that one's taken care of. Thought I had another floating one over here by the pallets. Just let me check these. Now that one's taken care of. Alright. Let's head over here and see if we can find this other floating smoke plane. Should be one over here. I just need to delete. You have a you don't have a chimney. Let's see if we can find the one over here. So let me close places and go back to particle systems right here. This one has to go. So that one's taken care of. Let's check the name of this icon was coming in as stone processing, and it should be the rock crusher. So I just want to see what I did. So let's close power system. Let's close global company for now. Let's go to the icons. Yeah, this one needs to be rock crusher. And then in this XML, it needs to be changed to Rock Crusher. And it's the one that's at minus 647. Not that one. Maybe it is that one. No, it's minus 688. Where's minus 647? This one. That's Bob's Boats. Minus 647. Did I not put it in? Yeah, I did, 'cause it was coming up as Orchards. I don't see two named Stone Processing, but two of them were coming in as Stone Processing. I don't see that one, because that one should be over there. So this one we want to leave in as Stone Processing. And it's, yeah, we're going to fix these. Alright, so we're going to call you make sure I don't have Stone Processing listed again. Copper, oh, Rock Crusher maybe. No. Where's the Rock Crusher? Okay, that's the one we have to fix. Oh, so that's it. Alright, so let's go back here to Stone Processing. Why are you off? Stone Processing should be... We're going to move it, and we'll go back in game and we'll check on it. So Stone Processing should be this. And this. And then the Rock Crusher, which is the one on the other side of the mountain. Should be this one. And this one. Oh, wrong map. I'm in the hollow map. That's why. Crap. Alright, so let me change you back. And let's change you back. Let's go to the correct map. And we're going to have to go back in and check the hollow map to make sure I didn't mess them up. Alright, so now let's go here to the Rock Crusher. So Stone Processing is correct. I have it listed twice. This one's the Rock Crusher. There we go. So those hot spots are fixed. So that one's off the list. I want to check the, let's minimize U. Let's go over to the BP station. Let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with our gas triggers. So let's go to, alright, I need the items XML for this map. And let's see if we can find buying station. Buying station, gas station trigger. Give me something close to an X and a Z that I need. Oh, it's not going to. H67. I don't think it's that one. So I want gas station. Same one. Oh, here we go. And where were we? We were close to 867, 664, so it's got to be this one. Spawn this one in. So I want gas station 04 XML. Maps, placeables, gas station 04 XML is gas station 03 I3D. So let's open up this. Oh, I don't want to open that up. I want to spawn it into the map. File, import. Ricciville maps. Placeables, gas station 03 I3D. And then let's put it in place of where it belongs. Which is here. And here. And then the rotation was 0, 90, and 0. So 0, 90, and 0. Oh, 90. That's why it won't. That's why the trigger's way too big, too small. So let's go up. Let's go a little bit longer to cover both sides of the pump. Now let's go file, export. Alright, so that should fix that gas trigger that was broken. Alright, I want to look at what do I want to fix first? Let's look at the transport mission XML. Papa said it didn't pay very well, so is it under maps? Farmlands, traffic system, NPCs. Alright, yeah, we want to change these. Charles. Yeah, I just want to get rid of these weird show names. Alright, so that takes care of those. Get that off the list. Still need to find the transport mission XML, but that cleans up the names. So that one can get closed, that one can get closed. Where's my transport missions? Transport missions. Let's take a look at transport missions. I don't see anything wrong with transport missions. Alright, so taking that off the list. Posy 1738, how is it going? It is going well. I'm just fixing up a few things we found during the Ricciville testing, but unfortunately the changes I am making is going to not work with my existing game save, so we're going to have to start a new game save for testing. So I just wanted to come in and get everything updated. Alright, so now I want to check not the vehicle XML, the traffic XML. Is it under maps? Traffic system. One of my cars is messed up and we're probably going to just change it out, but I want to check the speed to make sure all the speeds are the same. It looked like one car was driving faster than the other one, so all the speeds are the same. But I know the yellow van is now completely messed up. Because it's leaving it's this one, I think. It's leaving a weird collision behind in the map as it's driving around. It is. And it has to do with the collision on the van itself. That's dynamic, that's why it needs to go to kinematic. So let's save that. And then I want to look at the rest of the collisions on it. So I want to look at the traffic collision, and it is kinematic. So let's turn that back invisible. We're going to have to go into the map and let the traffic run for a while and see if that fixed the collision on the van. If it didn't, I'm just going to take the collision completely off of the van. Alright, so let's see if that fixed it. I want to check the collision on here. It is number 11. That's vehicle 14. Vehicle, right? What number was that? That was vehicle 16. Vehicle 16, yeah, trigger index, so the traffic collision is number 11. Alright, so let's close that. Let's see if that fixed that. And now I want to check. Dixie said I need to check the liquid trigger at the slaughterhouse. Let's go over and look at that. And then we're going to take care of 2 fields and a couple global company scripts. So let's look at the slaughterhouse. Wrong one. Those are my icons. Let's go to global company. Slaughterhouse. In you're the cow, you're the sheep. It's this one I want to check. Let's see if it's too low or if it needs to be adjusted. Might have been too high. No, it's about right. I don't know if she was at the right trigger or not. We'll test that in game and see if we can get water and diesel in there. That looks right. I've been trying to learn how to mod. My brain is not. It took me about 2 years. I made Ricciville for 17, but never released it because I can never get it working right, and I can never get the Lua errors out, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I kept learning, watching YouTube videos, watching Twitch streams, asking a lot of questions, and about 2,000 hours of trial and error before I finally got it. Alright, so what I want to do to field 52 and 56 is I want to take this field markers out so they're not real fields. Because it's the only way I can get cranberry to spawn in on this field and I can get rice to spawn in on this field, is they cannot be real fields. So we have to go to, come on, just scroll up to the top. Let's close places. Let's go under fields. And I'm not going to renumber the rest of them, so we're going to have a couple missing numbers. So this is field 56. This one's field 56. So field 56 is coming out. And then this one should be field 52. And field 52 is coming out. And then I have to renumber. Oh, I'm going to leave them numbered field 56 and field 52 water triggers. Let's do a quick save. Let me take that off the list for now. We'll check on it in game. We'll check the yellow van in game. I gotta check chicken feed and duck feed fill planes while we're in game. So this may work with an existing game save, I'm not sure. We're gonna try it, and if I get a corrupted save game, then we'll start a new save game. Now I'm going to go in and test it on a new save first, and then we'll see if it corrupts my save game or not. Alright, so let's... is that everything on my list? That was everything on my list. Alright, so let's minimize this. Let's go into Ricciville Unzipped. .1018, good morning. Thank you for stopping in, saying hello. Taking care of some last minute changes and updates on Ricciville that we found during testing. I'm going to start a new save game. I want to go into Farm Manager mode because I don't want any fields to load in. Let's fire this game up. And let's see if I fixed... We're going to do a couple... We're going to drive around to a few places and we're going to see if I fixed what needed to be fixed. And if that yellow van that's driving around the map is still giving me a hard time with some weird collisions, I'm just going to remove it and put one of my other vehicles in that I know works. Alright, so let me grab some cash, since we're not going to save this game anyway. Let's grab some speed. We shouldn't own any fields now. No, we don't. I want to see what spawned in on these two fields over here. This one should be cranberry and this one should be rice. So cranberry did spawn in there, and then rice should spawn in over here. It did. Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's go to... Alright, so let's buy the mill. And I want to... Oh, no. Let's come over here and visit. And I want to see if my floating smoke went away. Where am I at? What build am I looking for? I am looking for this guy. I may have to fire this up to see if that missing smoke particle, or my floating smoke went away. No, that one's working. I may have to fire this up. Alright, we're going to have to fire this up. Let's grab my vehicle delivery mod. Let's grab this guy. Let me make, and then let me grab the tipper for it. And I need to make sure traffic is on. Traffic's on. All right. So we're gonna have to check traffic and see if that yellow car fixed itself, or if I'm gonna have to mess around with the collision some more. Or if I'm going to replace the car altogether. But let's throw some coal in here. Let's throw some ore in here. Let's grab some coal. Here's the ore. I'll throw some ore in there first, and we'll find some coal. Coal. Let's throw some coal in here. Alright, now back up, we'll throw some wood chips in it. About here. Let's grab some wood chips. And then I'm going to need to throw a little bit of water in here. So let's grab, let's just grab this guy. And we'll throw some water in here. I want water. Water. Alright, looks like my smoke might be fixed. It is. It's now coming out of the chimney. It was floating about halfway across the building in the air in the middle of nowhere. So that's taken care of. Let's go over to the sell point for... Where's the BGA? Let's go over here to Aldi's and None of Riccie's. So above None of Riccie's was another floating smoke plane I forgot to take out. So that one's gone. So that's fixed. Let's grab our... Let's go over to the slaughterhouse. Let me put down the store delivery mod. Let's grab the store delivery mod. I'm not saving this game, so I don't mind having vehicles all over the place. Let's grab this guy. And then let's grab this guy. And let's see if this trigger takes diesel and water. so we need to buy the slaughterhouse. Let's throw some either water or diesel in here. Water. See if we get this trigger. Give me 1 second and then I'll catch up on chat. Just want to see if this trigger works. It does. Okay. So that trigger's working. Hey old man, is there a way to create a terrain transform in GE and then add all the textures and the shaders? I don't know. I've never done it that way. And then add textures and shaders later. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, so that's taken care of. Gas, let's go over to the BP station. Let's just grab our truck from over here. Let's get the water out of it. We're not that far. Let's drive over to the BP station because I had to fix that trigger this morning. I could not get this truck to fill with fuel at the BP station. I always do my terrain editing in the editor and then paint the textures in. So I don't know if it can be done any other way or not. If anybody can answer that question, it would be DodgeNet on the PV map series. He would be the one to know. Farm Chick, hello, if I didn't say hello already. Because I can't remember if I said hello or not. So if I did, you get a second hello. Alright, let's check the BP station out. And then we're going to have to run around the roads and see if we could find the yellow van and see if it's leaving weird collisions behind. I forgot this is the slower truck of the two. I am working on the last minute changes to the Ricciville map so we can finish testing it. So I did an 8-hour live stream test on Sunday. And, oh, here we go. Start filling this time. That's the truck. Are you going to give me the trailer this time? You are going to give me the trailer. Alright, so this trigger's now fixed. I did an 8-hour live stream test on Sunday, and I had 3/4 of a notebook of stuff that needed to be fixed, and then Dixie did a bunch of testing and filled the rest of my notebook up of stuff that needed to be tested. Now, the other thing I want to check is I want to go to missions, and yeah, the weird names are gone, like Boss Hog and all that crap. So we got rid of all those weird names. The Bandit and Boss Hog and Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane. So we got rid of all those weird names. They're back to just generic names. What else is on my list? So that is fixed. That's fixed. There should be no more cars sticking out of the building at Central Station. So let's head over to Central Station. And there should be no more cars sticking out of the building. It's gone. Alright, so that parked car is now gone. What else did I fix? We have to check. Oh, I know what we need to check. We have to go to. Let's grab this guy. I need to grab this guy. And I need to check. We need to head over to the animal dealer and see if the fill planes are working, if they're broken. So let's grab this guy. Let's head over to the animal dealer. It's not that far. Oh yeah, and we gotta check the yellow van if we can find it. Yeah, I'm trying to get this map updated today so we can do more testing today. I need to get it uploaded to my Mega account so Papa Smurf and Dixie can re-download it so they can do more testing. And then tomorrow I'm going to get it to my Patreons. Are you the yellow van? No, you're not the yellow van. Let's come over here. We should be able to buy all the animal feeds now in bulk. Let's come out a little bit further. Stop. Alright, let's go to chicken feed first. Yeah, I'm getting a fill plane. Oh, but it's not the right fill plane. Alright, so there's something messed up with our fill planes. Crap. So let's empty that. Let's get duck feed. Yeah, there's something wrong with our fill planes. Do I have errors in the log for the fill planes? Let's check the log. And do I have any errors for the fill planes? No errors in the log. So they're still mixed up. We'll leave it to Dixie. No, it's probably something I messed up. Alright, so let's empty that. Let's go to dog food. It's coming out of the pipe right, but when it goes into the vehicle, it's wrong. So there's something wrong with my fill plane. So let's empty you. I'm just going to cheat in something like apples to make sure that didn't mess up any of my fruits and vegetables. Let's put apricots in. So they're right. So my fruits and vegetables came in right. What was another one of the new fruits? Bananas. Where's banana? That one's new. Pecan is new. So it has my pecans. So there's something wrong with the animal feeds. Let's go to banana. Banana. So that's right. So my fruits and vegetables are correct. Let's try something else. Let's go to the shop. Actually, I don't even need to go to the shop. Let me put my store delivery mod here. Let's buy a couple pallets of chicken feed. Now I should be able to pull up next to these and unload them. And I can't with this truck. So I'm wondering if it's this truck or if it's doing it with all the trucks. Alright, so that experiment's not gonna work. Alright, so let's get out of here and figure out what's wrong with our fill plus. I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna save it. Or if it auto-saved, I'll go in and delete it. So let's quit that out. Let's go to our... I don't need to look at the log. Let's go to Ricciville fill planes, chicken feed, bird seed, chicken feed. My shader's messed up. Where is cauliflower? Nope, shaders. So that's the same. HUDs. I have my HUDs. Why is chicken feed? Let's check the Ricciville mod description. Is it the mod description or is it map.de? No, it's map.de. That's the hollow map. Ricciville map.de. There's all my pipe effects. There's my unload effects. Yeah, fill planes. I've got my i3D mapped. It's fill planes, right? Fillplanes. Everything's spelt correctly. Let's go back to the chicken. Let me close the cauliflower one. Let's go back to chicken feed. Fill type is chicken feed. Fill plane on create. What am I missing with the chicken feeds? What am I missing with my animal feeds? Let's go to mods 16x Richie Islands. Let's go chicken feed. What am I doing wrong? Let's open up that i3D. Birdseed normal. Birdseed normal. I don't see anything wrong, so let's do this. Let's close these two i3Ds. Let's go to, I'm going to leave Richie Islands open over here. Actually, let's go back to Ricciville. Let's go to fill planes. Let's open up a second one. Let's go to documents, my games, Richie's Island, fill planes. Let's open up chicken feed. I'm going to go File, Export, Ricciville, Fill Planes. Chicken feed. Do I want to replace it? Yes. Alright, so let's close this. Let's go back into Ricciville Unzipped. Maybe they didn't import correctly. Let's go back and save game 2 and delete it. Let's go back into, let's make a new save game. And we're going to buy chicken feed and see if it fixed the fill plane or not. If not, I'm going to have to figure out what's wrong with the fill planes for the animal feeds. And I'll have to check two other things. Maybe I missed a step somewhere. Alright, so let's throw some money in. Let's head over to the animal dealer. Let me grab store delivery mod. Let's grab that truck again. Let's grab the same one. I want to try with the Unimog, and if it doesn't work with the Unimog, I'm going to try a different truck. So let's get this guy. And then let's get this guy. So let's see what you did. Let's see if our chicken feed is fixed, or if I'm going to be pulling my hair out all day trying to figure out why my fill planes don't work. So I don't understand why the new, like apricot and banana is working, but my feeds are not. Oh, there we go. They didn't import correctly. So that's easy. So let's get out of here. Get out of here. So now let's go back to this screen and this screen. So let's go up to the top. Let's grab our bird seed. File, export, Ricciville bird seed. Let's overwrite that one. Let's see. Let's scroll down the list. Chicken feed we fixed. Dog food. So the dog food file, export, dog food. Let's overwrite that one. Let's go to donkey food. Let's overwrite donkey food. What's next? Let's overwrite goat food. Goat food. What's next on the list? Grapes, this should be good. Horse food. Override horse food. Now what else do we have? Sheep food. So override sheep food. And that should be it. That should be all of our feeds. Now when we get in game, I want to check bone meal. I want to check cornmeal. I want to check potatoes washed and potatoes steamed. So let's go back in game. So let's go back to a new save game. And again, let me just throw some money in. Let's grab a little bit of speed because I hate walking slow. Let's head back to the animal dealer. Let's grab my store delivery mod. And let's grab this guy and this guy. Alright, so let me just, oh, wrong one. Let me throw cornmeal in here to see if that's messed up. Well, potatoes steamed, so they're fine. Let's go to potatoes washed. So that one's fine. And where's my cornmeal? Flour. You don't look like flour, so flour's still messed up. We gotta fix flour. That one didn't import correctly. Let's check. Bone meal should be white, so that one's good. Let's check. Seaweed should be white. Seaweed's messed up. Let's empty that. Cornmeal. Cornmeal's fine. Clean fill. Clean fill's fine. Calcium carbonate's white, so that one's fine. Gypsum limestone are all white, so that one's fine. Limestone is fine. Let's go back. Now we can check our animal feeds. And we got to go in and fix, what did I say? Flour and seaweed. Alright, so dog food is now correct. Oh, wrong one. So dog food's correct. Oh, I want to buy it. Goat food. Goat food is correct. Horse food is correct. Chicken feed is fixed. TMR is good. Ow, come on. Sheep food is fixed. Donkey food is good because it's grass. Duck feed is fixed. Pig food looks good. And we're back to dog food. Alright, so we have to go in and fix flour and seaweed. So let's get out of here. Quit game. Oh no, I don't want to quit game yet. I want to see if we could find that yellow van and see if it's leaving the weird traffic collisions behind. And then we'll go in and fix flour and seaweed. I'm hoping traffic's on. Usually the only place I find a yellow van driving around is the other side of the map. It's weird how Giant's engine spawns the traffic in. It puts it on some of the splines but not others. It's really weird. But like I said, I'm going to try and get this map updated today, and I'm going to do some testing on it all day. I'm going to get it to Papa Smurf and Dixie so they can continue testing. And then if all goes well, I'm going to get it to my Patreons tomorrow. And I'm shooting for a release of the 18th. I want to do an all-day stream on the 18th or the 19th. One of those 2 days. Whatever that Saturday is, it's either the 18th or the 19th. Alright, last time that yellow van spawned in on this loop, so I just want to drive around and see if the yellow van is on this loop. If not, we'll look around. Yeah, because we got rice now spawning in this field, and we should have cranberries spawning in on the other field now. So let's go this way. If I don't tip over, and we're about halfway around the loop. I don't see the yellow van on this traffic loop. Let's go check back where we were. I gotta see if it's still leaving the weird invisible collisions around the map as it's driving. You are the yellow car, not the yellow van. Yeah, I had a hard time finding it the other day when I was trying to test it. It may be quicker for us to go to 8 speed and run. There's the sports car. I know, I'm trying to find a damn needle in a haystack. Alright, we have any cars coming over the bridge? There's like 3 different traffic loops that meet right here. I don't see any traffic coming. Let's go up to the next intersection. Yeah, so my goal is to have this map completely tested and finished so we can get to you guys like the week before Christmas, like the 18th or 19th. And then I want to see if I don't know how far along, I don't know if I'll get the hollow map finished by then or not. Alright, we're going to park you here. We're going to go to, wrong one, we're going to go to 8 speed. And we're going to see if we can find this yellow van that's driving around. Traffic is really sparse on this map, but there's nothing else I can do. It's controlled by Giant's engine. I could just tell it what cars to spawn in. I can't tell it how many cars to spawn in. Come on. If you were a yellow van, where would you be driving? So I'm not getting any errors in my log with the traffic. There's my tractor. The tractor's still driving around. Where's the yellow van? So we can run faster than the traffic, so eventually we should be able to find one. If I'm making you dizzy, I'm sorry. I want to find this yellow van and see if it's leaving those invisible collisions around the map. I don't think it's on this inner loop at all. There's my yellow truck. Here's the white van. Oh, I missed the bridge. I don't see it on this inner loop at all. What are you? You're the tractor. Oh, you're the yellow van. Alright, now are you going to stop or are you going to drive right through me? You are going to stop. I fixed the collision on the yellow van. So we should be good now. Let's go to F5. And it's not leaving those weird invisible collisions along the road anymore. So that's fixed. And I don't know if I can show you. Let me get rid of this. But it's all decked out for Nick the Hick. Most wanted, or wanted poster of Nick and the moonshine van. Do you have to? How do you start a map? Do you make it one from? No, I have a blank 4x map base that I use. I can show it to you. Alright, so I think that's everything on my to-do list. I have a blank, if I can find it. It should be on my desktop somewhere. Nope, maybe I don't have it on my desktop. I had a blank 4x map. I don't know what I did with it. That's the vehicle pack. This is a whole bunch of stuff that I'm currently working on. Did I put it in my backup folder? I did not. My Ricciville backup folder, I did not. I have a blank 4x base. Is it in my downloads? Because I had it downloaded off my own Trello board the other day. I don't. I have a blank 4x map base that I use. And I don't even have it on my desktop anymore. So I can't really show it to you. But I got the blank 4x base from DodgeNet from Dave, and that's what I used to build all of my maps off of. And I thought I have it saved, so that I can get rid of. That was what I was playing with this morning. Pie Factory, Fermenting House. New folder. No. Yeah, I don't have it on my desktop. Or I'd show it to you. I thought I had it in my downloads, but I guess I didn't keep it. I'll have to re-download it next time. I can show it to you. Yeah, I don't have it in my downloads, but I can show it to you next time we come on. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to see if, let me close the islands map. I want to see if this works with my existing save game. So what I want to do is I want to go to this map. I want to go back to Ricciville. I'm going to move you to my trash can. I'm going to move you here. That's my backup. Let's zip this back up. I want to see if it works, all the changes I made today work with my existing save, or if it's going to corrupt my existing save. Oh, you know what? I think I put it in my mods folder. Hold on. Let this save. Let me do two things, and I'll see if it's in my mods folder. Alright, so I just want to open up, actually I don't have to. Let's go here, let's copy this. Let's go to my zipped folder. I want to override that map so we can test it zipped. I want to go new folder, save game 1 backup. Just in case it corrupts my save game. So let's throw you here. I want to go to Farm Sim 19. I want to copy my save game 1 into there. So that's my backup for my save game. Did I put the blank map in here? I did not. I will, next stream I'll try and have it loaded so I can show you the blank map that I build everything off of. Alright, so let's go to Ricciville zipped. I have a feeling the changes I made to the fields are going to require a new game save, which is fine. It's only my save from testing. So let's go into save game 1. Just reselect all my mods in case I made any changes. It's easier to start with a blank base, a clean slate, and build it up the way you want it than to try and take somebody else's map and make a bunch of changes to it and flatten it and start that way. Alright, so this is my existing save. A couple things I want to do. I want to see if, yeah, 52 and 56, those fields are no longer there, which is fine. So one of them, this one should be cranberry. Let me get my speed back. So this one should be cranberry, and it is. It didn't affect that field. And this one should be rice. Nope, it's still spawning in as hemp. I'm going to have to go to a new save game. Yep, this save game, my save game's not going to work. We're going to have to go to a new save. Which is no problem. I could take us back to where we were. So let's quit out of here. I want to check the log for errors with that save game and see if it says it was corrupted or not. Oh, we didn't fix bone meal or seaweed. Crap, we're going to have to re-zip it back up. We're going to have to fix those and zip it back up. That's a mod warning. Those are mod warnings. Yeah, there's no errors with the map. Alright, so let's go traffic system I can close. Let's go back in here first. Let's go to Ricciville, fill planes, and let's go to I want to go to my Ritchie Islands, fill planes, and I want to grab flour and seaweed. Oh, flour's not in here. That's why it's not working. We're going to have to make flour. We're going to have to go the long way to do flour. We're going to have to go the hard way. Do I have seaweed? Alright, we have to fix flour and seaweed. Yep, we're going to have to fix flour. We're going to have to fix seaweed. That means, do I have to fix my particle effects? Do I have bone? I have bone meal in here, so the particle effects are working. Do I have flour in here? I do not. CD. Yep, we're missing flour. I have bone meal. We're missing flour. Do I have my unload particles for bone meal? Oh, we have seaweed. So I have my particle effects for seaweed. Do I have my particle effects for flour? I don't. Alright, so we're going to have to do this the hard way. So save game 1 backup is no good. I can't keep it. So let's get rid of you. I want 3 folders. I want you're going to be my particle effects. You're going to be my unload. And you're going to be my pipe effects. Pipe. Alright, so you're my pipe effects. So let's come in here. Let's go to Ricciville fill planes. We do not have seaweed in here, and I do not have flour. Is that correct? I do not have seaweed, and I do not have flour. Alright, so let's go to, and I believe it's the same, it's just white texture, so I can go, actually I don't even have to do it the hard way. Let's go, because seaweed's white like bone meal and flour's white like bone meal, so let's go bone meal. Let's go File, Export Selections. I'm going to go right back into Fill Planes. I'm going to call this Seaweed. I'm going to close you for now, but we're going to open you back up. Let's go to Seaweed. You're going to stay bone meal because you're white, but I have to change it to seaweed. Seaweed and seaweed, and then down here down here. Alright, so there's our seaweed. I'm going to go back up here to bone meal. So I'm going to go File, Export. We're going to go right back and paste it right back inside of itself, flour. So let's close that. And now let's find flour. And I'm going to leave it the bone meal texture because it's just white texture for flour. So there's flour, and here is flour. Oh, down here. And then down here. And then we have to map it. Where's my maps? We have to go down here. Control. We have to map it. We have to link it to the map. So we have to go bone meal. And I have to go flour. And then I just want to make sure it's not doubled. It is. So bone meal was already in there. Flour was not. So bone meal is already in there. So I can delete that one. Let's go back to fill planes. Alright, so we'll check it when we go back in game. So let's go now to Ricciville particle systems. We have bone meal in here. Fill type bone meal, that's for our spreader, so that's for our lime. Our fertilizer layer. Do I have pipe bone meal? I do. So we have our pipe effects. Do we have our unload effects? We do. Do I have pipe effects for flour? I do not. So let's go pipe bone meal. File, export, Ricciville particle systems, pipe flour. Let's close that. Let's find our pipe flour. And then this is now flour. You're now flour. On create materials flour. You are flour. So that one's done. So let's go to our unload particles. Let's go unload bone meal. So I'm going to go file, export. I'm going to export it right back in. So I'm going to go unload flour. So now let's find unload flour. And we have to change this to flour. That one. That one. I know I could do their whole replace thing, but I like doing these by hand so it doesn't mess anything up. Alright, so there is our unload particles for flour. So back to map DE. So I need a pipe effect for flour. And I need an unload for flour. Or when we get in game, they won't work. Alright, so let's save that. Let's close that. Let's go to our Ricciville unzipped folder, because that's what we're working in. Yeah, I'm trying to make a blank map from scratch to learn how it's done. Posy 1738, send me a whisper to remind me, and I can send you the link to my blank 4x map base. I have it on my Trello. I have it on my Mega. I just don't have it on my desktop to show it to you. So I'm going to start a new game. But yeah, send me a whisper to remind me, and I can send you my blank 4x map base. Or you can go to pvmods.com and pull it off of his website. He's got a blank 4x map base there. It's the same exact one that I use to build my maps off of. Alright, so what we're going to do is I am going to, again, I'm going to throw some cash in here. Let's get a little bit of speed. Let's come out here. Let's just find a, actually, yeah, let's come over here. So I want to check all of the fill planes and particle effects. So let's make sure we own this piece of land. Let's buy this. I want to put a silo. I want to put an animal care silo down. Let's just throw it here. Let me get my store delivery mod. I want to come back here. I want to buy that truck and tipper again. A couple things we're going to test. I want to see if my pipe effects work and my unload particle effects work for the animal feeds. So let's fill this guy with no, I don't have the right, we're gonna have to do the animal feeds first. So let's go to donkey food. Donkey food looks like grass. Let's throw our chicken feed in here. And let's see if it looks like chicken feed when we're unloading it. And it does. And then we have to see if it looks like chicken feed when it's coming out of the pipe. And if this one works, they should all work, but we'll test one more. So you should now look like chicken feed when you're coming out of the pipe. Right, it's there. And you do. I'm not back far enough, but you do. Alright, so that all works. So our unloads work, our pipe effects work, and our fill planes work for... We'll just check one more, but they should all work. Let's go to like dog food. Alright, so let's throw dog food in here. Let's throw dog food in here. Do you look like dog food? You look like dog food. Do you look like dog food when you unload? You do. Do you look like dog food when you're coming back out of the pipe? You do. Alright, so that's fixed. So let's put down... So that one's fixed. Let's put down a field care silo, because you should hold bone meal. So now let's throw bone meal in here. And you look like bone meal now. Let's see if it unloads correctly and pipe effects work. Stop. Okay, you look like bone meal coming out. And then you should look like bone meal now coming back out of the pipe into the truck. Bone meal, you do. So that's fixed. So let's grab a grain silo, because I think I have flour in the grain silo, but I could be wrong. We have cornmeal in here. Oh, I don't have flour in here. We're going to have to add flour. Oh, I do have flour in here. Let's put one of these down. Let's throw you right there. Works. So let's throw cornmeal in here. Let's go to flour. Let's throw flour in here. So now you look like flour. Do you look like flour coming out of the truck? Alright, you look like flour coming out of the truck. Do you look like cornmeal coming out of the truck? Yep, you look like cornmeal coming out of the truck. Alright, so that's fixed. Do you look like flour and cornmeal coming out of the pipe? Yep, you look like cornmeal coming out of the pipe, so let's empty that truck. And do you look like flour coming out of the pipe? You look like flour coming out of the pipe. Alright, so that's fixed. Alright, while we're here, let's grab... You're not going to work. Let's go here to crop protection. You hold... Yeah, you hold bone meal. So let's grab you. Let's open the cover. Does field 5... Please tell me field 5 needs fertilizer. It does. So let's grab bone meal, and because I should be able to spread it like fertilizer, and it should count as a stage of fertilizer. So let's grab our bone meal. And let's throw some bone meal on here, because you should count as a stage of fertilizer. So you should now count as equal, so that's working. So we can spread bone meal on the fields. Let's empty you out. Let's put seaweed in here, because you should work now as a layer of fertilizer. Yeah, Dave's, if you got it from the PV website, Dave left all of his fill types, fill planes, and particle effects in the map, so you can use it as a multi-fruit blank base. Okay, so that's counting as fertilizer. Where's my tipper? So let's come over here. Let's fill you full of compost. Let's fill you full of compost. Let's throw you in the field care silo. Okay, make sure that's working. Let's grab a tractor. This guy will do. And let's grab an in-game manure spreader. One that takes compost. They should all take compost. Alright, let's just get, I don't care, let's get this guy. Let's see if compost works. It should work as a stage of fertilizer. So let's take this guy and let's fill him up. Compost. Alright, so you look like compost. It's going to spread like manure because it has to look like the in-game particles, but it should count as a stage of fertilizer. So let us unfold you, and then let's turn you on, and then we get to the end of the field. This should count as a stage of fertilizer. Yeah, even if you get my blank 4x map base, it's going to have all the fill planes and fill types and textures in it as well, because it's the same blank base. Alright, let's turn you off. Alright, so you're counting as fertilizer as well. Now, a couple more things I want to check. Let's throw down a cold storage. You'll work. Let's find our truck. I'm going to put bananas in it. That's one of the new fill types. Well, so is mushrooms. Let's find bananas. I want to make sure they look like bananas. when we unload them, and I want to make sure they look like bananas when they're coming out the pipe. Alright, so that's working. So I think everything, all my fill planes and particle effects are now fixed. And then you should look like bananas coming out of here. And you do, so that's fixed. So let's empty you. Let's just check one more. Let's check either mushrooms or apricots, because both of those are new. So let's fill this full of mushrooms. Alright, you look like mushrooms. You look like mushrooms coming out of the truck. You look like mushrooms coming out of the pipe. I think I got everything fixed. Now you should look like mushrooms. You do. So let's empty you. And the last one I want to check are herbs and spices. If that one works, then all my new fruits and vegetables work. Did I pass it? I passed it. Alright, looks like herbs and spices in the truck. So my fill plane's correct. Yeah, you're working. And it should look like herbs and spices coming out of the pipe. Yep, so that's all fixed. Let's go back to speed. I'm going to turn, since that yellow truck's been driving around. Oh, didn't I turn it on? I turned it off. I'm going to put my weird screen on. I want to check to make sure that this yellow van's not leaving any weird traffic collisions behind along my roads, and it's not. I think I fixed the yellow van. Yeah, you're driving fine. You're driving fine. Which one are you? You're an in-game car. You're the yellow truck, and your collisions are fine. You're the yellow truck. That yellow van should still be driving around here somewhere. If not, I'm not gonna. I'll contest that off of camera. But that yellow. Yeah, I don't see any weird collisions left. It was leaving invisible weird collisions on the road, everywhere it was driving, and then it was stopping the rest of the AI traffic. So if the AI traffic is still moving, we're fine. There's my sports car. And which one are you? You're an in-game car. So let's go over this way and see if we can find that yellow van. Oh, it doesn't like, there we go. It's probably doing a game save. Let's head back this way. There's my tractor. Yeah, the collisions on that are fine. If I don't find this yellow van, it's fine. I think it's fixed. You are an in-game car. What were you? You're my white van. here an in-game car. I don't see this yellow van again. It's really hard to find. I'm going to call it done. Let's get out of here. I it's all good. I'll keep working on the one you got. All right, yeah, it's like I said, mine's the same as the one you got from PV. All right, so I think we're good. We can close this. I am give me like 5. I'll be right back. And then we're going to do some more testing. right. I wanted to give me a minute here, two more here, guys and gals. I just wanted to. I want to zip this back up. And I want to throw it in my zip folder. So I'm going to delete the one I just zipped up. So I just want to zip this up really quick and throw it back in my mods folder so we can test it zipped. Because you get different errors when the map is unzipped testing versus zipped testing. So I always test when the map is zipped back up. So I'm going to just copy that into my other mods folder. And then I'm going to go to my zipped folder. I'm going to crank Farm Sim back up, and then I'll bring you back live. Let me bring you back. So let's go here. And I'm going to delete save game 1 and save game 2 because unfortunately we're going to have to start from scratch or start over. I'm going to go to new farmer mode and go back to crank the game back up. I want to try and take us back to where we were. So I did a realistic start of 8 hours of testing without cheating any money in and using the dev tool and all that happy jazz. But I'm going to try and take us back to where we were before I just lost an 8-hour save. So we're going to cheat a little bit of stuff in, but I'm not cheating anything more than where I was. First thing I always do is go to here and I turn on my speed. Let's go here. Let's go 1x. I want to leave traffic on because I just want to see if I get that weird collision. Fuel usage is default. Let's go off, 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 off. Withering is off. Crop destruction is off. Plowing is on. Lime is on. Weeds are off. Second thing I did, we have two. You're the loading wagon, right? You're the forage wagon. So I sold you off. I sold off the mower. I sold off the in-game. Sold off the truck. Kept the monster truck. I sold the header. I'm just going to try and go back to where we were before I lost an 8-hour save. Alright, so that's what we kept. We earned, we harvested our cranberry and sold our cranberry, and then we harvested a bunch of silage and sold our silage, and we made about $2.5 million. So I'm going to put that back in. We bought the ore mine, we bought the rock crusher, and we bought stone processing, We had all of them up and running, and we bought the poultry house. We had that up and running. So that gets us the lands that we had. Oh, we had the mill up and running, so let me buy that. We had that running, and we had the forest bought. So that's the lands that we had. Let's go back over to here. And I'm not going to reharvest this grass field. We're going to just plow it back on. We're going to do two more things. We harvested our cranberry. We limed it, we fertilized it, and we were just waiting for it to regrow. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I can't because it's not a real field. So I can't take this back to the state it was. We'll just let it sit here. We're not going to harvest it for a day or two. And that'll take us back to where we were. But I am going to put my store delivery mod here. We're going to get, I'm going to get my plow. So we're going to replow that grass meadow. We'll come back to that. I'm going to find my truck. Let me customize this trailer because I had it customized. So what I want to do is, let me just stop you here a second. I want to get the this guy. I want to put him where I had him, which was closer to my grass field over here. I'm going to put him back where he was. I want to take the animal care silo, because I had it sitting over here.